Guess Who's Coming to Dinner was a controversial, genre-bending 1967 film about interracial marriage. It won 2 Oscars, was nominated for 10, and it was shocking for the world to see a black man and a white woman in love on the silver screen. 2,000 years ago, the book of Acts records Jews and Gentiles praising God and sharing meals under one roof. This would have been bizarre, alarming, and a social disruption of epic proportions. Welcome to the good news. Acts 10:24 through 38. The following day he arrived in Caesarea. Cornelius was expecting them and had called together his relatives and close friends. As Peter entered the house, Cornelius met him and fell at his feet in reverence. But Peter made him get up. "Stand up," he said. "I'm only a man myself." While talking with him, Peter went inside and found a large gathering of people. He said to them, "You are well aware that it is against our law for a Jew to associate or visit a Gentile. But God has shown me that I should not call anyone impure or unclean. So when I was sent for, I came without raising any objection. May I ask why you sent for me?" Cornelius answered, 3 days ago, I was in my house praying at this hour, at 3 in the afternoon. Suddenly a man in shining clothes stood before me and said, "Cornelius, God has heard your prayer and remembered your gifts to the poor. Send to Joppa for Simon, who is called Peter. He is a guest in the home of Simon the tanner, who lives by the sea." So I sent for you immediately, and it was good of you to come. All here in the presence of God to listen to everything the Lord has commanded you to tell us. Then Peter began to speak. "I now realize how true it is that God does not show favoritism, but accepts from every nation the one who fears him and does what is right. You know the message God sent to the people of Israel, announcing the good news of peace through Jesus Christ, who is Lord of all. You know what has happened throughout the province of Judea, beginning in Galilee after the baptism that John preached, how God anointed Jesus of Nazareth with the Holy Spirit and power, and how he went around doing good and healing all who were under the power of the devil, because God was with him." As a centurion, Cornelius represents the unclean Gentile world and the military oppression that has haunted this region for decades. And Peter doubles down. In verse 28, he says, "You know it is against our Jewish law for me to be here, but God has corrected my thinking. No one is unclean or impure." Peter had invited the 3 messengers from Cornelius into his house. Now Cornelius invites Peter into his. Who do you invite into your home? What's the threshold that someone has to meet to be in your place? Now, I'm not advocating for all of us to invite complete strangers into our New York City apartments, but sometimes God calls us out of our old ways of thinking. So perhaps you tend towards the same kind of people in your social circle, people that are similar, people that make you feel comfortable. But the challenge here from Peter and Cornelius in Acts chapter 10 is to push beyond the norm. So I ask you, who's coming over for dinner?